Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Acupuncture's My Life. Now, I had started a series on deadly signs a woman may have cancer, and this is the second and final part in which I'll be doing in this episode. I took a short break, like 24-hour break from it, and I know many women have messaged me on the Acupuncture's My Life chat wondering, like, what's going on? Are you going to finish it? They want to, hear other symptoms. And, part of it was I was answering tons of questions. And I got an overwhelming response from women in India. And the second country was Kazakhstan. But wow, I mean, it was very interesting. There were some very interesting questions. And I took a short break just to answer them. I didn't forget about you guys. So I'm going to finish the series, of the deadly signs a woman may have cancer. And one can be changes in a person's nervous system. And before I really get into it, if you don't already have the Acupuncture's My Life app, download it. It's free at the Apple Store if you're an iPhone user, or the Google Play Store if you're an Android user. It's free. Acupuncture's My Life. A person can see changes relative to their nervous system, such as, let's say, bouts of dizziness, seizures, headaches, numbness in the legs, numbness in the arms. Now, this can be a sign of lung cancer having spread to the brain. So if you're noticing, like, your eyelids, especially your upper ones, are beginning to droop, and it seems like your pupil is getting smaller, and when you're hot and you're exercising, you notice you're more so sweating on one side of the face and the other, no, you're not. These are signs that you should pay attention to. Sit with your acupuncturist, or contact Acupuncture's My Life. And more times than not, we're going to refer you out to a cancer specialist as well. So be prepared for that. You can also experience other problems with your nervous system, such as problems with speaking, weak muscles, you're having problems swallowing or standing up from a sitting position. If you're experiencing any of these problems, sit with your local acupuncturist and your physician and go from there. Now, other signs can be swelling of the arms, swelling of your neck, your face. Now, when there's the presence of tumors in, let's say, the upper part of your right lung, as well as your lymph nodes inside your chest, as they grow, they tend to press on the superior vena cava, which is a large vein that carries the blood from your arms and from your head down to your heart. And when there's pressure on the superior vena cava, it can cause blood to back up in the veins and cause swelling of the arms, the neck, the face, and even the upper chest. And sometimes you may present with, like, this bluish red color to your skin. This must be addressed immediately. Okay? Another is, let's say, sores or pearly looking bumps or lesions on your skin. This could be a sign of basal cell carcinoma, which usually is as the result of DNA haven't been damaged from UV radiation. And you know what? If you can avoid these tanning salons, please do. Please do. Because the UV radiation from those tanning booths are not healthy for you. It really isn't. And you may see signs of like these waxy type of bumps, or lesions that are brown and it looks like a scar, or sores that bleed, scabs. I mean, these are all signs of basal cell carcinoma. Please be careful with these tanning salons. Another sign is red bumps on your skin that are firm. Squamous cell carcinoma. And you can get this on areas of your body that are easily exposed to sun. Let's say like your ears, your hands, your face. And it's a type of skin cancer. It looks like a dome-shaped type of bump. It kind of has a scaly patch to it. And it appears as like really crusty and rough. And it bleeds really easy when you scrape it. Another sign you may have cancer is, do you have a mole on your body? You ever check it every now and then? Has it changed color? Melanoma. And this can happen anywhere on your skin that doesn't get exposed to sun. And it can also happen, this happens a lot with existing moles. Existing moles can become cancerous. And it usually presents in the lower legs in women. And if you have a mole that bleeds or changes in size, texture, color, or a lesion that itches and burns and it feels painful, or a large brown spot that has like speckles on it that are dark, this could be a sign of melanoma. Other signs can be tiny lesions whose borders are irregular. It could be blue, red, pink, white, or blue-black portions. Dark lesions on the palms of your hands, the soles of your feet, on your toes, your fingertips. Even in the mucous membranes that line your mouth, your nose, your vagina, or even your anus. See, this is where paying attention to yourself and seeing an acupuncturist for regular wellness visits are extremely important. It'll be very hard for these symptoms to go undetected. Do you also experience difficulty swallowing? That could be a sign of neck cancer or head cancer, throat cancer. And these types of cancers, it includes your jaw, your mouth, pharynx, your voice box, sinuses, salivary glands, nasal cavities. And another sign can be like a sore throat that just doesn't seem to ever want to go away. And you'll even notice like changes in your voice. Okay, another sign is like blood in your urine. That can be bladder cancer. If your urine is appearing like either bright red or it looks like soda, Diet Coke or something. when you see, as I recommend a lot, your physician on an annual basis, you should also request that a urinalysis be done. Because you may not readily see blood in your urine when you use the bathroom, but it can present in lab tests. So when you do your annual checkups with your physician, request a urinalysis. Bladder cancer can also cause urination to be very painful, become frequent, and it can be like lower back pain. Okay? Now, do you experience persistent fatigue? And this is like fatigue without any other presenting symptoms. Now, the types of cancers that fall under this is like lymphomas, leukemias, and extreme fatigue is usually the first sign, unexplained fatigue, of a lymphoma or leukemia. Because fatigue more times is a sign of cancer. Because what happens here is cancer tends to cause a person to become anemic, because it affects or interferes with the production of red blood cells. It contributes to a loss of red blood cells. So, acupuncturists treat fatigue, but again, we would look for the underlying cause as well. What's causing this? That's why I say regular wellness visits. Many things, so many things would be dealt with right away as a result of seeing your acupuncturist on a regular basis. You ever experience, like, let's say, unexplained fevers or night sweats or loss of weight? Now, night sweats. Now, I don't want too many of you women getting nervous, but night sweats can be an early sign of certain types of cancers, such as lymphoma. Leukemia can also cause night sweats as well. Of course, there'll be some weight loss, unexplained fevers. If you're experiencing night sweats and it's not due to menopause, it's unrelated, of course you'll be seeing your gynecologist. See an acupuncturist. And if either your gynecologist or an acupuncturist needs to refer you to a cancer specialist, it'll be done. But another major symptom is, are you noticing a decline in your overall health? Now, this usually happens when cancer begins to spread throughout the body and start affecting other organs. Now you'll begin noticing obvious decline in health. Let's take like breast cancer. It can present with weight loss, loss of appetite, bone pain, nausea, jaundice, headaches, shortness of breath, double vision, cough, muscle weakness. It's about paying attention to your body. And if you're seeing an acupuncturist on a regular basis, it more than likely probably wouldn't get to the point of decline in overall health, because things would have been noticed well before then. Now, I know many of you are going to have questions. And again, you want to talk further about this, just download the Acupuncture's My Life app and message us. Okay? But other than that, just please make acupuncture part of your life. Because acupuncture is my life. What's yours?